What to do, YouTube? My name is Jinxed. We're John. Last time I made a video, I used both names. So hey, for those of you who've been here long enough, you know my name's John. For those who don't, gamer tag handle Jinxed, JINXKED, because I'm a freak. This is sort of an impromptu video that I've been, I don't know, kind of fooling around with the idea of making, and I just finally decided to do it. As always, I'm going to go ahead and just start. Today's date is January 6th. Yeah, today's January 6th, 2015. New Year! Woohoo! Not really going to talk about any New Year stuff like that. I don't know, I periodically get in these moods where I want to record, and usually it's after I played a game. For those of you that have been super keeping up on me, which I kind of doubt is possible, considering I haven't really uploaded any videos. Sorry, I know, it's kind of, it's one of the reasons why I'm making this video. So, I'm just, as always, keeping so many people updated. For those of you that have stuck around and, you know, watched all my videos, thank you, you know. Those of you that will continue to do so, once again, thank you again. But update video, letting you kind of know what's going on about my life. Really what I'm doing right now is I've just beat Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And I don't know, I kind of want to vent about it. Last time I did this when it came to Resident Evil, and I was talking about like, the playstyle and the playthrough, and like, all the different kind of shit. This time around, I was kind of doing the same thing. You know, just wanting to kind of talk about it. One thing that I was really worried about, and I'm going to actually return to my, nah, because the lighting here is decent. That's why I keep it original. I'll just get over myself. So, I just beat Assassin's Creed 4, and I came into it very, very worried, because those of us who've played, you know, the previous ones, I know Unity's already at this point. I'm sorry, I'm behind. I get it. For those of you, looping back around, for those of you that have been keeping up with me, which, like I said, has been kind of hard considering I've been actually uploading videos, a lot of things have happened. Boom, ring, getting married. I have a son who, at this point, is like 3 months old, and I've been engaged for, like, much longer than that, so don't start freaking out on me, people, because I understand, like, some people prefer it to be some way. You're going to get married before you have kids. You know, hey, we were planning to get married. It happened after we were planning to get married. Didn't really mess up our plans at all. We kind of, like, knew, hey, at this point forward, we were looking to have kids. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. So, like, everyone, it's okay. You don't have to freak out. Be like, oh, my God. Wedlock baby. None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. As well, so getting married, had a kid, and so at that point, I really don't have any free time between working an actual full-time job, which, once again, if I would love to be able to do YouTube as a full-time job. If I could do this as a full-time job every single day the rest of my life, I'd be happy. And if I won the lottery, I'll do it. Once again, it's really ridiculous to say, but, like, if I have a way of making, or if, like, I have money and I can provide and do this, I'm going to. That's something that's been discussed with my significant other and everything. I was like, listen, this is something I do. This is who I am. If we're ever able to get to a point where I can do that, like, in, like, a still survive, I'm going to, just because, like, I love gaming, I love YouTube, I loved recording, I loved everything about it, and I would love to get back to it. That being said, let's get back on track and why I was making this video. So I just beat Assassin's Creed 4. And I came in pretty jaded about it. Well, not jaded. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to a little bit. Nope, still just doing credits. You know, I can see. Let's check this out. Lighting's okay. Paper towel roll in the background. That's fine. Hello, hi everybody. This is my little setup I have going on. Once again, I'm sorry. Out of privacy, I'm not gonna do a tour of our new apartment. I know the last time I made a video was like a year ago, and I moved to apartment. I've like been to 5 other places since then, so this is just another place. Let's get. I'm sorry. Let's get back on track though. So I came into Assassin's Creed 4 really worried because the way Assassin's Creed 3 ended, I wasn't prepared for. I wasn't expecting. It honestly threw me for a huge curveball at the end. And spoiler alert.
Anyone who has not played Assassin's Creed 3 has not seen anything about Assassin's Creed 3 and doesn't want the storyline to Assassin's Creed 3 spoiled, stop listening right now because I will give you 5 seconds. Okay, it's been 5 seconds. If you're still listening, you don't care about spoilers. Um, but so at the end of 3, when you figure out that Desmond sacrifices himself to like release, though I like it's been so long since I played that. It's been like 2 years. Uh, but I remember like he sacrificed himself to keep like an like a cataclysmic event from happening and like destroying the earth, which was awesome. Hey, go Desmond, you saved everybody, but you sacrificed yourself. And I know like his dad and Sean and Rebecca, the extras that were there helping him out. I know they survived, and so like when it came to this new Assassin's Creed, I was like, so you're not Desmond anymore. Are you still at least going to be like in the same family line of like succession, like working your way up through that bloodline, trying to figure out like the last known location for like all these hidden artifacts and all that sort of shit? Uh, and so like I went in really like, okay, how are they going to play this up? How are you going to make another game, an entire full new game under a completely I love the twist they do. I really do love the twist. If you super paid attention to Assassin's Creed 3 and you super pay attention to Assassin's Creed 4, you're immediately going to pick up on names and like be like, oh my god, what? Holy shit. Because I wasn't that smart though, I guess. And usually I am pretty attentive to details when it comes to video games and all that sort of stuff. I guess I just really wasn't at 3. But then again, that was when I was going through a lot of issues with both my channel, personal life, work life, and I just pushed out Assassin's Creed 3. I mean, I loved it and it was exciting, but I really did push it out. I know, horrible. Uh, I guess I can go more into spoiler Terry. This spoilers for Assassin's Creed 4 though, going forward. So now, if you want to go going forward from right now, once again, I'll give you 5 seconds when I say now. Uh, there will be spoilers pertaining to Assassin's Creed 3 and 4. Now, all right, and if you're still listening, you understand spoilers, yada yada yada. Uh, but so it didn't register to me when I first played the game and I was playing with someone last named Kinway that like that there was actually a character in or in number 3 who you play as whose last name is Kinway, and I was like, oh my god, I guess maybe like I'm the son or the daughter. But what I also didn't think about is Assassin's Creed 3 takes place in 1776 with July 4th, Independence Day, America freeing themselves from British for the taxes and all that kind of bullshit. Whatever. Not going to get into history right now. But like that's where that game like technically was like evolved around. It's like 1776. When I started playing this game, I didn't realize I was like 17, like 20s and 30s. Like it was before America was independent, and it honestly didn't even click for me until literally the other night, like 2, 3 nights ago. I started watching one of my Assassin's Creed 3 videos. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I made all the connections. But when you figure out now at the very end, because like I said, I just beat it. Look, oh my god, look, that's like the first gameplay footage that will be uploaded to my channel in probably like 6 months. It's right there, and it's fucking credits. But whatever, I digress. So I just beat it, and you get to figure out that the main character you're playing this game, once again, spoilers. So seriously, if you don't want to know this information, stop listening, because it's going to get detailed now. When you figure out that the guy you're playing, Edward Kenway, I think his name is, it's really bad, is actually the father of Haytham Kenway, who you originally play in, which is honestly really funny to see, because Edward Kenway, you just start as a normal pirate who then falls in love and with the convictions of the assassins and joins the assassins in the very, very end. And that's when you get to see, like, hey, he's an assassin now. But hey, now he has a kid, Haytham, who turns out to be a Templar in the future, which I think is pretty funny. And I also like the way they ended Assassin's Creed 4. They should have called this game a prequel, honestly. But whatever. Maybe they did. Like I said, I'm so out of touch when it comes to gaming. Like anything, information, titles, companies, news. Like I honestly, I'm so far behind on all of it. It really does suck, but you have a kid, you grow up, it happens. But there are still always things. I mean, this isn't just like a passion for me or a hobby. Like part. I look, I have a goddamn mullet. God, I need to get my hair cut. Oh, that's gross. Oh, mullet. Get out of here. It's fucking fancy in the front and party in the back. I digress. um, that like so now the bloodline though for Desmond's family has now been on both sides, and honestly, it's really interesting. And also, it throws future games honestly into any direction they want. Because first you have Edward Kennedy, who's not an assassin at all, and honestly, that's also another thing that just popped in my head. There are a lot of people in his bloodline that honestly weren't even assassins. He just happened to, well, happened, gaming company, they can make the story however they want. But you happen to just be the perfect guy whose bloodline has so many important ancestors when it comes to the assassins and the Templars. Because, first you had Desmond, not an assassin at all, but he knew about him. And he got, trapped in this shit. You had Altair, assassin. Ezio, assassin. Edward Kenway, who was pirate, assassin. Then Hatham, Templar. That honestly threw me for a loop in number 3. Threw me for a huge fucking loop. Made it worse is Templar had a son with an Indian who turned out to be an assassin. The main character 3. I don't even remember his name anymore. It was something weird. Connor. I think it was like Connor. I'm really excited for Unity, though. I'm really interested to see how it picks up with the story the rest of the game. If it does even follow the story, honestly, at this point, they've left themselves with a lot of options for future games, which is really nice. But it's really going to be cool to see how they do in the entire universe, if you will. For example, I kind of hate what Mass Effect's doing currently. Oh, once again, this is going off of my very basic knowledge, so I'm going to honestly have to wrap this video up pretty soon, because I can't be doing this as long as I want to. Oh well. To go back, I don't want to say, like Assassin's Creed, or not Assassin's Creed, a Mass Effect. They did their trio games, Mass Effect 2 and 3, with DLC on them. Great games, fantastic story. They wrapped it up very beautifully, I thought. I did love the ending and how you could kind of pick how it all went, and also love how, literally a choice you make in the first game can literally make you pick a certain way in the last game, which I think is really fucking cool. That you can literally have this huge universe that you can explore hundreds of times over, doing different things each time. But now here they're coming out with a new one that's going to be a different storyline, and at that point you've already wrapped up that universe. It's kind of like a movie. There's certain movies that you should just cut off at a certain point and don't make more of, but then people, of course, consumerism, well, not technically consumerism, but I guess sort of consumerism, but towards the company's perspective, they're only going to output products that they know their customers like. So if they know you like something, they're just going to kind of revamp it, reskin it, if you will, put a fresh face on it, and then try and resell it to you again, because you're going to buy what you're comfortable with. And I don't really like when people do that. I like when you make something really great and then just end it. If Assassin's Creed 3, honestly, Assassin's Creed 3, that could have been the end. They didn't have to make anymore. Desmond saved the planet, the orb or whatever, I'm pretty sure, going into kind of a gray area in my mind, but I'm pretty sure the orb and all that shit was lost forever and destroyed with him doing that. So there was no issue of those coming back to haunt him. For example, in number 4, super spoilers again, so if you don't want to know this information, fucking don't listen. But in 4, you figure out the new tool instead of the apple that you're looking for it's just a fucking skull that if you put blood in, lets you see the eye of whoever's blood is inserted into the device, and it's called the observatory. And because they ended it with 3, they really did. They didn't have to pick it back up. They didn't have to make more, but they had the option to, so they did. I guess that's really it. Honestly, I just want to do this because honestly, I'm just waiting for these credits to end. Still, I didn't actually try and set it up. Look at the credits are still going. So that's really it for now, though. I don't really have anything else I wanted to say or talk about. I just gave you all those updates. Honestly, I'm not even going to touch on future the channel updates because I can't give you guys any information. If I happen to win the lottery or get a couple $1,000,000 and I can quit my job and, just like record and be able to make money that way, like seriously, like even if I happen to just win $1,000,000, I'd probably quit my job, put a lot of effort into this, and do it like awesome and great and come back. Unless if something crazy like that happens, though, I couldn't even begin to estimate a date when, if, how, what video would ever come up. That's it for now. Credits are still going. I'm going to wait for them. Because honestly, another big thing I had about this game is, and it's an issue I have with a lot of games, they need, honestly, and this is something super stupid and nitpicky, they need to have 2% trackers for single-player games. And what I mean by that is this game that I just finished, when I hopped in on my save, it said I was 46% complete with the game. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm halfway through the game. I still have a whole other half. Awesome. And then I get the credits in the ending. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Where's the rest of the half of the game? And then I understand that's it, talking about secrets, collectibles, crafting, all that other garbage, which I don't have enough time as is. Like, honestly, I used to be a collectible whore. I remember the first time I played Assassin's Creed 3, I even was like, hey, I'm a collector whore, so I'm going to go out of my way to go and collect stuff. I didn't get to then either, because once again, I ran into personal issues in my life, work, whatever, and I didn't get to go collectible crazy, because I just had to push it out, go through the story, and just get it done. Sucked. Not the really way I like to enjoy games. I like to be able to pace myself, really get into it, delve into it. For example, I've only been playing this for probably about 40 minutes or so, or something like that. Like, I mean, it was a great experience. Don't get me wrong. I love being able to beat it and know that I beat it. That's just sucked, though. I mean, there's always like this weird like gut feeling I have anytime I beat a game, because I'm like, well, now what the fuck do I do with the rest of my day? Like, I was expecting to play you for the rest of the day, because like that's how me and games work. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, it's something I'm gonna put all day into, not just like, I'm gonna put 30 minutes in this, I'm gonna leave it alone. No, like I'm gonna put as much time and effort as I can into it. I think this time, for real, guys, it's time for me to go. It's responsibilities. I know what I am gonna have to go do. That's really it, though. Like I said, no updates on coming back. It's just a one-off video. I don't know when you'll see it. That's why I was put the dates towards the beginning of my videos. That way you'll be able to know, like in reference, like, hey, he recorded this a year ago and he's putting it up now. I still doubt there's going to be any videos coming up. Or, for example, hell, this could go up right now. I don't know. Just kind of depends. I mean, I'm actually connected to Wi-Fi right now, so I could easily just upload this. Snooze for 5 minutes. Alright, apparently I have an alarm. It's 6:25. Alright. Well, that's really it for this time, though. This is actually my sign-off. Like I said, I'm not going to get your hopes up and say, continue to watch on. There's going to be more in the future. I can't promise that. I can't guarantee that. I don't even want to say it. But seriously, though, thank you all for watching. If you all like this format, just me randomly talking, doing a vlog, I might be able to do these, like, maybe on a weekly basis if I'm lucky, but only if that's something like you all are super interested in. So just kind of let me know. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.